All right, Akhilesh. UFC 203 is coming in. Big card, a numbered event, a pay-per-view card. Heavyweight champion Miocic versus the number 3 contender, Alistair Overeem. Okay, let's move on to the co-main event. Werdum versus Browne. Oh boy. Okay, first of all, Werdum, former champ. Browne was going to get a title shot. The only thing other than that I can say about Browne is like those elbows from hell, which have knocked out Josh Barnett, which have knocked out anybody who tries to grapple him. Okay, Werdum, excellent boxer, excellent boxer. This guy wasn't a boxer, not in Strikeforce. He learned
Right.
all that striking in the UFC. He's an excellent boxer, excellent striker, and he's the Damian Maya of the heavyweight division.
Right.
Amazing
So,
jiu-jitsu.
right. So Werdum has incredible grappling as well. Uh, the only thing that I see is Brown. You talked about his stand-up game and his vicious elbows, but the other thing that we need to also kind of acknowledge is his chin, because his chin is going. It's not the same anymore. You've seen what happened to Brown against Arlovsky.
Yeah,
You know,
Arlovsky really rocked him. Twice,
yeah. So
thrice. Yeah.
yeah, so I think his chin is slowly fading. He's not the same Brown that he was a couple of years ago. And Werdum, he has a point to prove. He just lost to Stipe in his hometown, in front of his home fans. So I see Werdum trying to mount a comeback with a win over Travis Browne. I think that's exactly what will happen. I think Werdum will submit Browne. Um, but it's an interesting clash of styles. It's one of those stand up versus really 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 good grapplers. Um, yeah, I see Verdum submitting Brown as well.
All right. So do I. Or even uh, I don't know. Maybe he might even strike him out because Vadum's boxing is much better than Brown's.
Um, in stand up, you talk about ranges, and Brown I think has a bigger reach,
Yeah, he has a
and
bigger reach.
yeah, so Brown also is phenomenal when it comes to throwing combinations. You've seen what happened with Andre. You know, Brown rocked Andre Arlovsky as well. It just wasn't Andre rocking Brown. Brown almost got knocked down, but he stood, he traded shots, he rocked Andre as well, but Andre came back, persevered, and got the victory. So, we talk about the reach advantage that Brown has. You talk about his combinations. Fabricio, yes, he's a good boxer, but that is when he gets the other fighters in the pockets or in clinches. But again, in clinches, it's a huge risk going up against Brown, who, as you said, has vicious elbows.
But here's my thing: every time we see Travis Brown, he's sloppy. He's sloppy, while Verdum
Yeah.
is really crisp. And if Travis Brown closes the distance, he's going into Fabricio Verdum's world. He might pull guard.
No, so that's the thing. I don't think Brown will, try to close the distance, which is why I thought, I think Fabricio Werdum will submit him, because see, the difference is Brown, I think, is too intelligent to kind of try to close the distance against an amazing grappler, amazing BJJ artist like Werdum. So this is interesting, because once if that happens, I see Brown trying to work on Werdum in the clinches with his elbows, trying to finish the fight. But this is where I think Werdum will use his effective grappling to take Brown to the ground and submit him.
All right. Since I also picked Verdum over here, but which round? Since you're on a hot streak, you like Mystic Mac. Go ahead, pick the round. You already said submission.
Um, I say second round, mostly because Brown is also similar to Andre Arlovsky, where he kind of gasses after the first round. He throws a lot of combinations, and he puts a lot of power behind his punches. So I see him fading in the second round, and I think that is when, and you have a grappler who can go all 5 rounds. So going 5 rounds isn't something new for Verdum. So I think Verdum will finish Brown in the second round via submission.